100 above, 500. Minimum. 300. 200. 100. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Cebu 785, taxi 6 away, bay number 2. Last way, bay number 2, Cebu 785. Traffic, mid-arm, start, off.
Hello everyone, Captain JC here. First of all, I would like to greet you all Happy New Year. It's already 2020. I know it's kind of late greeting you Happy New Year just right now. But for the past few weeks, I've been very busy flying. Every time there are occasions like New Year, Christmas, Valentine's, those are the busiest days for us because everybody wants to go home and we are the ones who are bringing all those passengers to their families. So those are the busiest time for us, and I apologize if I haven't uploaded any videos for the past few weeks, but it's been very hectic, very toxic, and I even spent my Christmas at Singapore away from my family. You see, those are the things that you have to pay to have a career in this field. Sometimes you miss all those important occasions, important moments, but ganun talaga eh. Wala tayong magagawa. Yun yung pinasok natin na career. But anyway, I'd like to greet you all Happy New Year for the year 2020. And today, I'm here at Cebu. Yesterday, we flew from Manila to Butuan and then back to Manila. The video that you watched a while ago, that was me landing at Butuan. And then when we went back to Manila, we boarded a plane again on a deadhead going here to Cebu so that they can position us. Today, we'll be flying going to Jensan, from Cebu to Jensan, and then Jensan back to Cebu, and then later at night, we'll be flying from Cebu to Shanghai, and then we'll be spending 2 days in Shanghai and then back to Cebu again, and then go back again from Cebu on a deadhead going back to Manila. So, you see, napaka-hectic ng schedule namin. But medyo sanay na rin. Saka yun talaga yung like what I told you before, if you have passion for this, it's not like you're working because you're enjoying the things that you do. Although the sad part is you'll be away from your family, and about 5 days away from home is kind of long. I will be missing my kids, missing my wife, and sometimes I miss those important moments like the ballet recital of my daughter, mga ganong bagay. But today, anyway, today we'll be flying to Jensen, and right now I'm preparing my stuff and going to prepare to fly to Jensen today. And but there's one thing that I want to address because a lot of you guys has been uh, sending messages to me on my Facebook, on Instagram, and in YouTube, and then asking me this question, and it's been bothering me for the past few weeks. I'm really sorry ulit dahil hindi ako nakapag-upload ng video. Pero this question I think needs to be addressed immediately because I think it's important for you guys to understand the real situation. So the question is it important for me to have a college education so that I can become an airline pilot? Is it a requirement to be a pilot? So we'll see. But right now, magprepare muna ako. I will tell you after I get dressed. You know, I'll change to my uniform and then we'll talk about that, okay? So let's go back to that question. Do you need to finish college for you to become a pilot? The answer is no. You don't need it. For you to have a license to fly an airplane, you don't need college education. But do you need college education to be an airline pilot and to have a career in the future in this field? The answer is yes. You know why? Because being a pilot is not like just driving a car. If you are a pilot, especially an airline pilot, you need to learn a lot of things. You need to learn about meteorology, you need to learn about physics, you need to learn about mathematics, you need to learn about basic navigation and a lot of stuff. Hindi lang pagpapalipad ng eroplano, not just flying the aircraft. The flying part is a big part in becoming a pilot, of course, but there are so many things that you need to learn, you need to understand before you can become a pilot. And one thing more, which is very important, don't think that if you get the minimum requirement that is required by all the employers, meaning all the airline companies, especially here in the Philippines, don't think that if you have the minimum requirement covered, that they will hire you immediately. That's being wishful thinking. There are so many applicants, hundreds, even thousands of applicants wanting to get in the airline industry. And it is not easy for somebody to be hired immediately. Well, hindi ko na sinasabi na walang swerte. Merong mga tao na swerte talaga. Pero the reality is, it's not easy to be hired. It is really difficult to get in, especially on the major airlines. And if you're going to apply for a position, of course, the first position that you're going to apply is to become a first officer in the airline. If you're going to apply and you only have the minimum requirement, and all of you, meaning thousands of you, are applying for the same position, you must have a good resume. You must have a good background. If you're going there having the minimum requirement and then a lot of you guys, a lot of other guys are there with college degrees, some even have graduate degrees, who do you think the company will hire? Because the companies, they are not just looking for somebody who they will hire temporarily. They need somebody who will stay in their company. So they need qualified people. They also need intelligent people going in because that's what they want to hire. They want to hire intellectuals. They want to hire people who have good educational background. I'm not saying that you will not succeed if you don't finish college, but it is really, if you have a college degree already, you covered all the minimum requirements that the company needs, it is still very hard to get in. How much more if you only go there without any college background and everybody else have their college degree already? So what college course are you going to get if you need a college degree to enter the airlines? Actually, there's no particular college degree that you need to get or course. You just need to graduate from college. But if you're thinking of having a career for a long time in the airlines, it is advantageous for you to get some aviation related courses like aircraft maintenance or aviation management. Marami pa eh. Pero yeah, it's advantageous for you because you'll be familiarized already on the basic terminologies and the basic know-hows in the airline industry. But it is not a requirement to have any aviation related courses for you to become an airline pilot, but it is a big advantage. In my case, I graduated the course of management, and now I'm thinking of enrolling myself to a graduate program so that I can enhance more and put something additional on my CV so that in the future I might need it for other jobs. You see, in the airline industry, you are only allowed to fly in the airlines. Right now, the authorities are allowing up to 67 years old. So this is not a career that will last a really long time. Well, up to 67 years old is long, but it's not forever. Unlike mga doktor, engineer. So as long as they can perform their job, that's okay with them. But in the case of airline pilot, you can still fly after 67 years old. It's just that in the airline industry, you are limited until 67 years old. So I need to improve myself also by having another degree under my resume. So I'm thinking of getting an MBA maybe this year if the schedule will allow me. So that's it. You need a college degree if you want to join the airlines. You don't need it if you just want to get a license to fly an airplane, but you need a college degree for you to have a career in the airlines. So wag kang tamad. Walang taong bobo, meron lang tamad. Maraming tamad. Ayaw mag-aral. Mag-aral kayo. Kailangan nyo yun sa buhay. Ha?
One hundred, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
249, taxiway Delta, Tultara.
So we are now at Jensen, Tumbler, and we are preparing. We'll be going back to Cebu, and then after that we'll go to Shanghai from Cebu. So see you in Cebu.
$300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
So here we are, guys, finally in my hotel at Shanghai, China. We flew our last leg last night from Cebu to Shanghai, and we landed at about 12 midnight. And my advice to you is to study hard. Get that college education Do not be lazy. Like what I said before, there are no dumb people, there are only lazy ones. So do not be lazy, study hard, study wisely, because it is your key to having a good career in the airline industry. It will open up a lot of opportunities once you have that college degree. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I hope you like the video and wait for more videos to come. Thank you very much. I still have to sleep. Good night, goodbye, good day.